This is Kai Wheeler from KaiWheeler.com, and the topic of the day is sugar. I recently came across an article in the National Geographic called Sugar Love, A Not-So-Sweet Story by Rich Cohen. I found the article really informative and thought-provoking because it touched on the history of sugar and how it became so prevalent and problematic in modern society. So I'm going to highlight some key points I got from the article in hopes that you will become more aware of your health as it relates to sugar consumption. Historians believe the people of New Guinea were the first to domesticate sugar some 10,000 years ago. It was originally eaten raw from the cane. In ancient times, the art of processing sugar into powder form was known by master, passed down to apprentice. As sugar spread throughout Asia, it was enjoyed by the wealthy, considered a luxurious spice. Eventually, the Arabs were the first to turn sugar refinement into an industry. Studies have shown sugar stimulates the same pleasure center in the brain as drugs like cocaine and heroin. Some scientists argue that it's equally addictive. In Europe, the wealthy were so addicted to sugar that it became a very valuable commodity. Explorers set off for ideal climates for harvest and slaves to do the work, which is what happened in places like Barbados, Jamaica, and Trinidad. Sugar was the oil of its day. By the mid-17th century, sugar went from being considered a luxury to a common household staple. More sugarcane was planted, the prices fell, and the demand grew. By now, sugar was attainable to all levels of society. According to the article, in 1700, the average Englishman consumed 4 pounds of sugar annually. Today, we consume about 77 pounds annually. Also, according to the article, in the year 1900, about 5% of the worldwide adult population had high blood pressure. Today, that has reached 1 in 3 adults. When doctors began to recognize a spike in obesity, heart disease, and diabetes, a small group of scientists attributed the increase to sugar consumption. However, a large group of scientists attributed the raises in obesity, heart disease, and diabetes to consumption of saturated fat, which was leading to high levels of cholesterol. In response to the cholesterol scare, doctors advised people to consume less saturated fat to avoid high cholesterol. Today, we consume less saturated fat, but we haven't seen a decrease in obesity or disease. Food items that are advertised as fat-free or low-fat often contain higher amounts of sugar. Research finds that sugar is a toxin within the body and can really be a bigger culprit than previously thought for modern diseases. So let's dive into what sugar does to the body. The sugar I'm referring to is table sugar. When consumed in large quantity, table sugar can cause metabolic syndrome, which is characterized by obesity, high blood pressure, and a host of other health issues. Excess fat from sugar consumption can really slow you down and make you lethargic, causing you to be less active and less inclined to exercise, which is really required for healthy living. Please consider the following health recommendations to help you keep your sugar intake low and to keep you disease-free. Thanks for joining me for this video. I hope you found it helpful. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and check out all my exercise videos and vlogs. Have a great day.